Hello, my YouTube vaping friends. Again, this is April. I'm back with another edition of the Vapors Corner from Northern California Vapors Corner. And I did go to a new vape shop today. It is a new vape shop in town, and it has only been open for just a few weeks. I didn't get all of his information because I'm a total airhead, but I was sitting there shooting the breeze with him for a couple hours this afternoon. Totally cool guy. Seems pretty right on. I know there's like some weird like town stuff going on between the competing vape shops. So whatever. I'm Switzerland, Poland, whichever country's neutral. I know Switzerland is, so I'm Switzerland because I don't care. I will review their products. I will give them advertisement, and I don't care if one doesn't like it over the other. So whatever. It is what it is, peoples. But I wanted to show you because I got vape mail. Looky, looky, looky. Vape mail, vape mail. Okay, I got vape mail today. This, remember I told you I was going to have like clone stuff, right? Well, I'm hoping that it wasn't a bad decision. And if it was, I'll know better. And I probably will never buy another damn clone again. But I have not tried this yet. This is see, you could tell it's a clone. It does not say Wotofo on the bottom. It says the Freak Show Mini. And it has serial number because this is made by Angel E6. This is a clone of the Wotofo. Do I like the one-off clones? No. Do I like that they're using the Wotofo branding of the Wotofo Freak Show? No. But I didn't think it was that. I didn't think it was a one-off. I don't like one-off clones. Just for the fact of they need to separate themselves from the brand. From the actual brand. You know, I don't like it. Just like this. Same with this. The only thing it's missing is a spire, okay? It's a clone Arctic. It's not an actual Arctic, so it shouldn't be called an Arctic. That's all I gotta say. You know, clones are clones. They're copies. They're not the actual product. They shouldn't have the same branding or anywhere close to the same branding. Do I want to try to save a couple bucks? Sure. Do I want to see if clones work just as good as the real thing? Sure. I'm down for that just because it's a budget thing, you know, basically. But like I was saying, amidst my wanderings while I was waiting for my child to do his testing, I stopped into this new vape shop, right? Look at what I obtained. Looky, looky, looky. It is a pink iStick 50 by eLeaf. Not a clone. Real deal. Okay? Real deal. Kind of marked because he was using it. He's like, well, I can sell you the black one, or I can sell that one. I don't care, dude. I'll take the pink one. Right on. I'm not overly girly. The pink one's really pretty. And amidst me sitting there talking to him, I will be reviewing the Doge 2 today. This he kicked me for no cost to be able to do a review on, which is pretty right on and sweet. I thought it was awesome. And Norse Vapors also provided me with a Mutant X, I don't know if you can see that, a Mutant X V2. Looky, looky there. Real deal. Again, not a clone. Okay. And he also provided these little lovely treats that I will be reviewing this week. I will not be reviewing them today. I am going to review the Doge today. I don't know all the specs on it though, fortunately. But I did get some Space Jam e-juice, and this is Galactica. Tastes pretty good. I was vaping on it in the shop, and I absolutely love this. He had a test bottle of this in his shop. And that's right, he has a juice bar where you can go in and test his flavors and see which one you want to buy. You don't, around here, you don't find that very often. But this is Cosmic Fog Church, and I love this. So I will be doing a review on these. I'm going to try not to vape the crap out of them before I review them. So that way I have stuff to review. And today's review is going to consist of a couple items. I have, let's see, I'm doing a twofer, so I probably won't make a review for a couple days. But I have Mount Baker Vapor cinnamon roll in here. And again, I totally messed this order up. So this is 80 PG and 20 VG. And I did find that I don't get swimmy if they're in a tank. Even if it's a sub-ohm tank, it's a tank, it has more airflow. It doesn't affect me as badly as just a dripper. Dripper will mess me off. And I also will be reviewing this juice. I lost it. I couldn't find it. It was in my craft drawer. I was extremely excited when I found it because this is one of my favorite Vape Wild citrus juices. I love it. I will be dripping this. And then I will be dripping also lemon bar because I don't have another tank readily available to go on. That's empty anyways, to go on one of these devices to vape for it. Okay. And then I did get a clone. So I might not do all of the reviews today. But we'll get the unboxing out of the way anyways, okay? This is from Angel E-Cigs. This is a DNA 50. This is their brand of a DNA 50. Okay, so it's a clone. See, that's what they have on the top of their box. And then they have all these little goodies. I immediately found two problems with this clone when I got it. Although I do like that it has the QC pass. It gives it a pass of that it all works right and everything, because it does work. Don't get me wrong, it works and it works pretty well. Only thing I don't like is that the 18650 fitting, I'll show you guys. The 18650 fitting isn't, it's very snug. I'm worried that it's going to damage the battery, and my battery is going to vent or short out eventually from if I take it in and out. So I probably will not. I will probably use the USB charging port. Even though I do not agree with using the USB on an 18650, I probably will, just so I do not damage the battery packaging, and I can hope that it doesn't totally mess up the battery and vent and get all crazy. But this is supposed to, with the DNA 50, it's supposed to have all the temperature control and all of that stuff in it. So see this, and then see this packaging. This is how it looks on the inside. I am not taking the battery out, guys, because it was a mother bitch to get in, and I already had to take it out once. But the thing that I am most upset about is, I know y'all are gonna say, what do you expect? It's clone. I don't know what I was expecting. Is that it came missing a screw. I think I have an extra one. I did have the back on backwards. I was kind of pissed because it wasn't lining up. And I just realized I'm a dumbass and I had it on backwards. So, oops, my bad. So, other than one of the buttons having to be glued back into place correctly, which is not a big deal. That could have been mailing issue. I mean, really, packaging issue, mailing issue. I'm not happy that I'm missing a screw. I don't like missing parts. I can handle things that if you depress it, it pushes in, because I know how to fix that. I know how to fix missing screws, but I feel when I pay money for something, clone or real or whatever, I know most of you are going to be like, well, it's clones, that's what you get. It does have a vent hole. As I'm rambling, I might as well show you. It does have a vent hole, so in case any mishaps happen with my battery, there is a vent hole for it to vent. Okay, there is a micro USB charging port on the front, so it can stand up and charge. I do not know if this could be used as a pass-through, and I don't know that I would use it as a pass-through. Let's see, what's it say? Current reaches 500 milliamps, rated input. Let's see, rated input voltage, 5 volts max. Obviously, input is 6.5 volts. And see, it does say how to use everything, because it goes from 7 to 50 watts. Actually, I didn't see how low this went. But I will be showing you on the clone Arctic. But I do have Mount Baker Cinnamon Roll in the cloned Arctic. And it does taste banging in this, let me tell you. I do like cinnamon vapes. I like all kinds of vapes. So I'm not extremely picky. Cinnamon roll tastes like I just grabbed like a piece of cinnamon roll and shoved it in my mouth. It's great for myself. This does not have a spring-loaded a spring-loaded 510 connection. So if you get one, you better make sure that it's protruding and it sits flush. If you want it to sit flush, then you for it to make a connection. I have it set at 34 watts right now, and right now it's not reading my atomizer or anything, and I have found that you have to make sure that it's on there pretty good. You don't want I don't like snugging things down too tight, but then you have to press the fire button for it to actually read, and it won't fire the first time. So that tells it that you have an atomizer on there, and I don't know if that's just a clone thing or what. But see, this says it's at a 0.6, and the ohms reader is slightly wonky on it, because it said that it was at a 0.5 when I put this on, and it is a 0.5 coil. It's brand new. I vaped it for 2 seconds just to draw up and wick the cinnamon roll. I filled this thing all the way up to the tippy top. This is a juice guzzling mofo. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna mess with my settings, so I probably will not get to very many other juices. Sorry guys, but these will be in succession what is going to be reviewed. I will hopefully get to the Doge too, because I really want to be able to promote Norse Vapor in Wairika, California. So if you're in Wairika, California on Broad Street, go find Norse Vapor. He's by Big Bear Vapor. Go visit them both. Hell, business is business, right? Right. All right, my kitty is on the table. Why are you on the table? Where are you? Get down. Get down. I don't want her up here because I don't want to be blowing this in her face. Anyways, I'm going to take this down. Really? Oh, it powers off by itself. So if it goes on standby, it does power off. So it's not a power off button. It does lock. Five clicks of the firing button locks it. I'm going to see, because these are supposed to fire down at like 15. We'll see if it fires at 15 watts. Anyways, we'll start at low, because 15 watts is is normal standard for firing a sub ohm on a mod, usually. Anyways, so it clears itself when it goes to sleep. So I don't know if it's supposed to do that, because this is supposed to be like a clone of the DNA Vapor Shark, which it's kind of weird, but I like it. It vapes pretty good, so it's not a horrible clone. I just don't know if I would buy another cloned mod. Although I am not saying anything bad about Angel E6, because they were extremely great. I mean, it's not a bad looking clone. It looks pretty good. Everything's pretty flush. It does vape beautifully, and the only problems I have are like minimal. Like, I was missing a screw. Okay, that makes me mad because I'm anal like that. I had a button I had to glue back in. That makes me mad because I'm anal like that. You know, if I'm ordering a clone, I'm not expecting pristine like I'm ordering an E-Leaf ice stick. If I got an E-Leaf ice stick 50 watt that was effing up, I'd be pissed, because they are way more than the $39.95 clone I got. Okay, really, $39.95 at Angel E6. It works. And it works good, so it's worth the $39, in my opinion. If you're not going to want to go spend $150 on a Vapor Shark or on any other DNA device. Because I was looking into them, and I was like, I'll just try a clone and see. With the cloned Arctic, go figure. Hopefully I'll be able to score one from Norse Vapor, either... maybe he'll let me borrow one for review, or maybe I'll be able to buy one, but I probably won't be able to buy one for a little while. But when I do, I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison of clone versus original. Anyways, let's vape this shit. I've got my air holes closed off. This is going to suck. I already know it is, and it's at 15 watts, so it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, hold on. It doesn't fire off the first one. Yep, and it's too low. So let's pop it up. I got a little bit. Let's get it up to 18 and see if it'll fire there. If you like harsh throat hit, close all your air holes off. I'm going to open it just about a quarter of the way. And I like a little bit warmer of a vape. So I am going to take it from, 18 to 25, because I'm not scared. Not scared at all. And by the end, I will have it up to 50, because we're not going to take forever, I swear. got a good vape on it. The tank's got a good vape on it. The mod does a great vape. I mean, that didn't even make the casing hot. And it is insulated for heat protection. So, it's doing its job. I'm not going to complain. Okay, well, let's hop it up. I'm going to hop it up by 10, okay? Because I don't want to go through 5. I know I like 35 watts. Let's go 35. I was vaping my ice stick in the car. And that's still just a quarter of the way open. This is an airy mofo, guys. Airy. Okay, I am going to kick my air holes open, let's say, about halfway, okay? I'm going to open them about halfway. Maybe that is a little more than half. All right, well, it's like that. It's not full open, almost. I'm not scared. But now, see, that's why I don't like it. It makes that clinky sound. I think I'm going to take Vape Chronicles' idea, because he has one. And he has one, and he has a, well, he has the DNA 40. And he compared it to the actual DNA 40. And he said that they were comparable. So, I believe that guy. He's pretty good. Alright, let's take it up to... And you can go by 0.1 increments, or it, like, speed jumps. I'll show you in a minute. Go up to 45. Yep, from 35 to 45. And this is going to be hot, and it's already a cinnamon, and so it's already getting hot. Alright. Let's open. We're going to go full open air holes. Full open air holes. See? And yes, I'm not wearing my robe. I'm wearing a tank top. I was out and about, and it's kind of warm. I wear my robes in the morning, you guys. The first video, most of my videos are shot in the morning. So I usually wear my robe in the morning because it's cold at my house. Just saying. Holy shit. That's at 45. Let's take it up. Now, what I was telling you guys is that if you just kind of, if you tick along, let's get there. If you tick along, it goes by 0.1, okay? And if you hold it, it speeds down. So we're going to take this up all the way to 50. And the up button was the one I had to super glue, by the way. It's holding pretty good, in my opinion. This thing checks some clouds, let me tell you. Checking the vapor. Alright, it does do really well. And this tank does really well. So it does vape good, both. For being clones, they vape very well. So I'm extremely impressed with it. And now, I am going to switch. Still going to use this, but I am going to take it down to my preferred vaping range, which is about... I have found my sweet spot already, and that is at about 35 watts flat. And this is a citrus. And I'm going to be vaping it on the Doge 2. And this was contributed to Northern California Vapors Corner, which is my channel, by Norse Vapors in Redding, in Wairika, California. And the Doge, see, the Doge does have adjustable air holes. It has a pretty deep juice well. It has a nice, let me see if I can't get all this stuff off. Yes, I can. It has a nice juice well. Has 3-post, tri-post building deck. There's the deck. See the juice well? It's pretty deep. I don't know all the measurements on it. And, y'all shoot me, but whatever. He put this build on for me. It's just a, I'm going to count the wraps. It is 1, 2, 3. I'm going to say it's about 5. I want to say 5. It could be less. It could be more. It's a 5 wrap with, I think, 24 gauge Canthal. And they are copper pins. There's a copper center post, copper contact pins. The bottom is also, it's brass or copper. I don't want to definitively say copper and have somebody chew my ass, but brass or copper. And this is, I believe, a silver-plated bottom contact. Sits flush. Is adjustable, I believe. I don't have a Phillips head to adjust it out. I don't know that it's adjustable. No, maybe not. There's an O-ring in there, so I'm not even going to adjust it. I'm just going to say it may be adjustable. And see, this does not have a... See, there is no spring action here. So you have to make sure that whatever you are putting on here is on there flush, okay, that you have to, it's making contact, because otherwise it's not going to vape. So you have to make sure it has anything you're putting on there, whatever it is, tank, RDA, RTA, whatever, you have to make sure that it has a protruding, that's Space Jam stuff. I was trying it in the Doge, this stuff, and that's for a later review, because I got that from him also. But you kind of have to make sure it gets down in there. I don't want to screw it down too tight, but because I don't like Herculesing things down or hulking it down, because I don't. Because I have a habit of breaking things. Let me juice my wick real quick. Yes, I know I can drip straight down, but since I had it apart showing you the deck, I figure I might as well juice it up while it's out. Man, shit, I just overjuiced. Whatever. Let's tip it this way, having it running into the nice, pretty juice well. See, the juice wells are pretty big. When I build on it, I'll probably do a dual, just because I like a dual. You can do a dual because there are two sides to the juice well. But you can also do a single, obviously, and it vapes really well with the single coil. It does, and it has adjustable airflow. The top cap comes off, the bottom comes off. It has a wide, really wide bore drip tip that is, this part comes off with that outer airflow, so if you don't build too close to the sides, otherwise you will munch your coils, which is a problem with certain ones. This one, he built it just right, so it'll be okay. And it has, so you can have one air hole more open than the other air holes. They're not universal, so you can either have them both open, or you can slide it to where this one is more open than that one, you get more airflow, or so on and so forth. And I already know with this particular citrus, this is Dragon Fruit by Vape Wild. I want a pretty airy draw on it because it is citrusy and it's like that. I got juice all over me on my mod anyways. Have to wipe it off. Actually, just wipe it off. Yes, I just did that. Okay. And this is wax, so it's okay. Anyways, let's vape this and let's give my impressions on this juice and this RDA. Sorry, Zini. My cat moved. That is yummy. I really do like it. It is a dragon fruit and pineapple. For a minute, I couldn't figure out why. Because when I didn't read the flavor description when I first started vaping it. And obviously I liked it. You know, because I lost it. So I haven't been able to find it. I've been looking for this for a week. Because I really wanted to vape something citrusy. And it's really good. It's got dragon fruit and pineapple in it. And you can taste both of them. When you inhale, on the inhale you get all the dragon fruit, and on the exhale it's a real light bite of pineapple. It's not pineapple, eat you up. It's pineapple. It's just a little bit of pineapple. It's not, it's the only way I can explain things, you guys. Sorry, you guys are probably sitting there dying laughing, but whatever. It's not like pineapple-y. It's pineapple. It's just a little flow of pineapple. You get dragon fruit, pineapple. It's just a little zzz of pineapple. I know a particular viewer of mine is probably sitting there going, this isn't as great as the cotton candy one, though. But anyways, really, this is really good juice. If you want to go to Vape Wild, check it out. This is a 15 ml bottle. This itself was a flavor that came with my shipment for free. This is a 3 mil and 65% VG. It's 3 mgs of nicotine, 65% VG. They do have child-proof caps. And again, there's no warning. Oh, yes, there's a warning under the 3 milligrams. It says, keep away from pets and children. That's it. And it says, made in the USA and shake before use. Some of their juices really do benefit more from steeping than others. This was good right out of the box, and it has only gotten better. So, let's take one more vape, and then we're going to give the final impressions on the Doge 2. That kicks some vapor. It's a good RDA. I really like it. I'm definitely going to continue to use it. I'll probably come back with a 1 month update at some point for these. I don't know, maybe not, but definitely for the RDA, I'll come back with a 1 month update. Yeah, definitely. If I find that Norse Vapor has a website that you can shop his store from, I will link it below. Because that's where I got this. I will link Angel E6 below if you want to give them a perusing and see if there's anything that you like. I mean, they're a good, solid company. They got right back to me with emails with my questions because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to try to pitch something as an original and it be a clone and get my ass totally chewed by somebody. So, I did contact them and make sure that it was okay that I reviewed their clones and that, they were clones, that I wasn't going to put out saying it was a clone and it being authentic, or say it was an authentic and it being a clone, because I know how people are. And I already, like, the guy at Norse Vapors was already like, ooh, clones, and I was like, phew, don't even go there. Like, walk of shame, okay? But, you know, there are people out there that use clones, you guys, really, and I wanted to see if there was anything to it, if it was better than, like, an authentic. And I can say not much because I don't have an authentic of either of them. But I think I do have a clone Doge 2 coming. So I'll let you know if that's as good as the authentic. But also, hopefully, probably within the next few days, we'll be reviewing this. And also, we also got express permission to film some of our videos down at the Norse Vapor studio, or down at the Norse Vapor store. So he is willing to allow us to shoot some Northern California Vapors Corners videos in his shop, which I thought was totally bitchin'. He has a total, like, kickback lounge kind of feel, and he has a juice bar where we could just sit and drip juices, and I can give you my impressions on them, and we can tell you about a few other things, because he's been vaping much longer than I have, so he is a bit more knowledgeable, obviously, like a bit more knowledgeable, okay? But that is what we're going to do, and probably at some future point we'll be doing coil builds and all kinds of stuff, so you guys will be able to see that. And hopefully you guys are not going, oh my god, she's doing more juice, because I have a lot of juice coming and I'll be doing more juice. But I wanted to throw a couple of devices in because I have been doing a lot of juice lately. And now I think that's it. So I will try to get a hold of Norse Vapors and make sure and see if they have a website. If they do, I will link it below. I know he has a Facebook page or an Instagram for his shop, so I will link how you can get a hold of him below. Anyways, thanks for watching. You guys, let's take one more vape and get out of here, okay? This thing is wonky. I like it, but it's wonky.